We go. Are you ready to see today's project, the 11th day of Christmas? Here we go. Here is today's project of the day. It is a cute little gingerbread card. I'm gonna bring it closer. If you happen to subscribe to this thing called Paper Pumpkin, you might recognize some of the elements on this project. So let me rewind a little bit. I'm going to pull this aside and tell you about this awesome crafty box that arrives once a month. So it's my little monthly visitor. I have a brand new one here that I'm going to open up and reveal. So this year Stampin' Up! Began sending our kits in cello wrap, which is kind of nice because it keeps the box from damaging, and you want to save the boxes, whether you're going to construct something with them. They're perfect for storing the projects. So this is very transportable. Sorry about the light problem. Everything is in the little box. New subscribers will get the stamping block that they're going to need to create projects. Thereafter, this is what you get. You get that cute little stamp set. This one has several pieces. It's got sentiments. It's got little swirlies to create the gingerbread houses. It's got a little leaflet. Looks like some alternative projects. Every kit has the little Stampin' spot. This month's happens to be Blushing Bride. And if you save these little Stampin' spots, eventually you will have a nice collection of Stampin' Up! Inks. When you open it up, the suspense, you get this every single month. I'm gonna empty the contents. So I got the stamp set, I got the ink spot, I have the beautiful box that you can either construct something from or turn it inside out and it becomes a gift box, a beautiful gift box. So there we go. When you open it up, you've got everything in the package. On one side, you have the instructions. On the inside, you have all the amazing goodies that you're gonna need to create projects. Everything you need. Adhesive is included, the ink is included, the stamps are included. As I said, the first time you will get your stamping blocks and you hold on to that. And thereafter, you have everything you need to create fun projects every single month. Every single month it is a surprise, so you don't know what you're getting in advance. Sometimes we get a few teasers so we have an idea. I know the mint macaron tissue paper, Sandy, it's too cute. And so thank you for mentioning that, because you do not want to toss anything. You don't want to toss the box. You don't want to toss the tissue paper. You don't want to toss the negatives or the punch outs. You want to hold on to them because you can make some amazing things with every little scrap in this kit. So this month, the idea was to construct some gift card holders. And so we got these cute little envelopes with a little stripy inside. We got these little gingerbread houses, so you fold them. There's a little tab there. You can fold it in and create your gift card holder, and I'll show you a completed one in just a bit. So, you know, I didn't count how many gift card holders I can make from this kit, but I know it is way more than I'm gonna need. So we start digging and just digging in that brain. What else can we do with this kit? If you're not feeling so creative and so resourceful, there is this amazing site on Facebook called the Paper Pumpkin Fan Club Facebook group, and they have endless examples. There are so many creatives out there that make cute projects with all of these pieces. You are going to love receiving your kit every month. So look at this, more die cuts. They're a little bit different. One has a little scallop roof. One has oh, I guess that's like the fish scale rooftop and the little scallops, different doors. We have plain little scalloped houses that we're going to layer on. We have tags. all of these things that come in your kit every single month. I'm going to push this aside for just a second. And look at this. If you really need it, you have instructions. So very few times do I actually read the instructions. I will go on to the Paper Pumpkin YouTube channel and watch a 2-minute video that shows me how to assemble the projects as directed. I get the gist of it, make my projects, and then start being creative. So here's where this comes in. This is what you can make as directed. So it's really cute. It's a little gift card holder. Look at this even nice little envelope. I will tell you that today my stamp baristas met and everyone got a gift. I didn't use it as a gift card holder. I used it as a bone folder holder. So look at that, how cute. There's my team, the stamp baristas, right inside. So perfect. Nikki says she didn't even see the inside. All right, so there you go. It's a cute little gingerbread house, right? But who needs that many gift cards? Maybe you do. I know I don't. So now I start thinking, what else can I do? So here's what we can do. We can make little cards. Very cute, right? I hope you like my little card. And I'm going to share with you how I constructed these cards like really quickly. There's one card. Here's another option. This one, I added some designer series paper. I've got that cute paper from the, what's the name of the paper? Who can help me out with it? It's from the Hug a Mug Suite. Thank you, Julie. She says it's a cute card. I can't remember the name of the designer series paper. It is in the holiday catalog. What I added was a little scallop rectangle from the Stitch So Sweetly dies, and I did some stamping. Remember, I get a whole stamp set that I can create other projects with. So the Stampin' Spot, I used some of my own inks to color up because I used real red here. I did a little bit of gingerbread house construction back here. I'm going to show you how I did that. And what made it really easy, and what I'm going to share with you right now, if you notice in the regular, is it heartwarming hugs? Thank you, Sandy. You're absolutely right. So the card base came from the Flowers for Every Season, Memories and More cards and envelopes. Remember, I was using Flowers for Every Season. I think it was yesterday. So every season includes Christmas. We've got all these card bases here. We get 2 each of the 5 in colors. This is the Cinnamon Cider. Really easy to put the card together when you start with these beautiful card bases and the coordinating envelopes. So Cinnamon Cider was an easy pick for me because it's gingerbread house color, right? However, there are other colors that coordinate as well. So look at this beautiful bumblebee that could do just as well for the little gingerbread house. So we have all the different colors, and I'm not going to stop there. I even use the Misty Moonlight, and I pre-heat emboss some snowflakes on here. I could easily put that on, make it a snowy scene. I would probably still add my little scalloped rectangle from Stitch So Sweetly. So slip that on there, mount my little gingerbread house, and how cute a card is that? I love it. All these different colors you can use from those in color cards and envelopes. So easy to build your cards. So combining the kit elements with a packet of the Memories and More card pack, you are going to be able to make not just your gift card holders, also some Christmas greetings, complete with the cute coordinating envelopes. So stinking cute, right? So let's take it away. Let's make it an alternative project. Remember, you get your stamp set. That is included in your paper pumpkin kit. Did I tell you how much this kit costs? It's $22 a month. So remember, on the 11th day of Christmas, my demo gave to me a crafty kit that doesn't cost much money. $22 a month for all this stuff. It's unlimited what you're going to do. And tune in tomorrow for the 12th day of Christmas because you're going to see more from this kit. So let me take it away. We're going to build a card. I am going to construct on my cinnamon cider, and I'm going to show you what I did to create my card. Yikes or yikes, you know what I didn't do? Well, first of all, I'm operating in another area of my craft room, and I forgot to get one tool that I need. So let me slip over, get that paper cutter because I am going to need it. I'll be right back in just a sec. All right. Oh, sorry about that. I have my stuff scattered because we did have a stamp barista meeting today and everything was scattered about. Oh, you know what? I forgot to show you. In the kit this month, I talk about what's included. Look at this little cute pack. All these embellishments when you open it up. I'm telling you, this kit has so much value to it. There are these cute little candy dots and you get 2 sheets of them. Wow, that's way more than I need on the gift card holders. I know that. And all these sweet colors. You get 2 packs of dimensionals. So you can just go to town adding all the dimension you want. You get your mini glue dots. You even get your tear and tape, sticky tape. So it's all in the package. You literally do not have to have anything else other than your block candy to get started. So here I am. I'm going to start with my card base. This is the Cinnamon Cider Flowers for Every Season card with coordinating envelope. I know I'm going to bring in one of my Stitch So Sweetly scalloped rectangles. This is the larger one. And I took a snip of the, oh help me out Sandy, is it Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. And I cut it 2 3/4 by 3 7 3/4, something like that. It fits right over the stitching. So this is going to be adhered, flat adhered, right on top here. I'm just going to layer up. And I'm using my Seal Plus, my favorite other than the liquid glue. So easy to work with. I'm going to center that in. That adds the little stripe, that little red color from the gingerbread candy stripe kind of feel with it. I'm going to mount that. Oh, look at that. Have you ever printed out on Stampin' Up! Cardstock? I did not want to waste. I accidentally had a sheet of cardstock in my printer. It printed out, so I just used the opposite side. I am so grateful that paper has 2 sides. If you were attending my meeting today, you know I muffed it up and stamped incorrectly, and my only saving grace was that, hey, I could turn the paper over and stamp on the other side. So there you go. There's my card base. Now I need a cute little gingerbread house, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you what I've done. So the gift card holder actually has 2 houses. There's the front of the house and there's the front and there's the back. And all I did, because we can make these little die cuts stretch even further. So I'm going to take my paper trimmer. I'm going to insert, and I am going to cut right on the score lines. First of all, I don't want that tab, so I'm going to snip off with my cutting blade. And then I'm going to snip between the front of the house and the back of the house. I'm actually going to get 2 houses out of this one gift card holder. There we go. So now I have 2, right? This one's going to make a cute little house, very similar to this house. So you can see I have my little door there. All I did was add this layer. And remembering that I told you, do not waste anything. Look at this little door. You will use it on another part of a project. There's a little door there. There's a little door here. Save on to all these little punch outs. You can use them on your project. So I'm going to take the back of the house, which is right now it's plain, and I am going to create my little gingerbread house with it. I'm going to take in my stamp. It's got this swirly rectangular thing that creates a door frame. I am going to stamp in Versamark, and I'm looking around for my piercing mat. Oh, I have too much stuff on my crafty table today. I'm going to go ahead and slip that underneath. Next, I'm looking for my embossing folder because I am going to be embossing. And so what I'm going to suggest, put that heat embossing gun on your wish list. I hope you downloaded it, and you're going to be able to hand that list over to Santa. Stampin' Up! Has an awesome heat gun, and I think it's only $30. It's in the catalog. We are going to be heat embossing today. So there's nothing more magical than melting that embossing powder and seeing it shine, feeling that texture. It's heat embossing is just amazing. It's that wow factor. So I'm going to put this little swirly door frame right on my house, center it right there, give a nice firm press. And then we have another swirly that goes at the rooftop. Again, I'm using my Versamark pad. Going to go ahead and add that to the top of the house. And remember, it's handmade, so if it's not perfect, it's okay. There we go. You can't see it right now, right? The magic happens when I add the powder and then I melt it. And let's see if I can come up here. I'm going to bring my heat tool in. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on so it heats up. Sorry for all the noise. It's not going to last long. I'm going to add my embossing powder. And this is where the magic's going to happen. Hopefully I don't get too much powder on my worktop. I'm going to bring this over, and I'm going to sprinkle the embossing powder on here. Now you can see where the image is. So I'm going to tap off the excess, and notice how I put it right over the container. That way it catches any leftover powder. I pre-rubbed it with my embossing buddy, which is no longer available. However, you could probably use like a dryer sheet. All right, so next I'm going to melt this, and let's see if I can get some light here. And usually I like to come from underneath. I don't have much space here under the camera though. You can see it begin to melt, and oh my gosh, if my Stampin' friend Lori was watching, her first question would be, where is your holder? We have these little clips that hold our paper while we're heat embossing so that our fingers don't burn, because the heat gun gets really, really hot. This is much hotter than a hair dryer, hair blower would be. But just keep your fingers out of the way, and you know it's done when it looks shiny, when it's all melted. If you see any dullness, you know you need to keep heating. So there's my gingerbread house so far. Then remember I saved that little door that I kicked out from the other house, and I'm going to try and create a little door right here. I'm going to bring that in, and let's see, I need a little snippet, a little scrap, because I'm going to decorate my door before I attach it. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. I'm going to make like a symmetrical pattern on my door. I'm going to bring in the little swirls that are included in the stamp set, and we have matching swirls. So there's a right and a left. If you put them together, you'll have like mirror images. I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to stamp with my real red ink. And remember, when you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you do get those ink spots. If you store them, you will have an array of colors to work with after a few months. I'm going to ink up, and the reason I'm putting this little paper down between, I want to make sure that my images don't overcross. So I'm going to stamp down like so, pressing firmly. Hopefully I get a good inking. And there's half of my door. Now I'm going to take the other stamp, that's the mirror image, and I'm going to put it on the other half so that I don't cross over. So in essence, what I'm doing is masking. This is a really quick and dirty way of doing it. but remember, it's handmade, doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to stamp that down. There we go. I have a decorative door. It's going to suit my little gingerbread house nicely. And this is going to go right atop that little swirly door frame. So let's see if I can get this out of the way so I don't get inky fingers. And I'm ready to adhere the door. I'm going to use my flat adhesive. This kit is just adorable. I am so glad I got multiple, so I'm going to say it here. I do have one kit left. I got quite a few. I have one kit left. If you would like the kit, just give me a message. It's $22. Porch pickup is free. If I need to mail it out, postage kind of depends on whether you want it in the box or just the kit. It's a little cheaper to send just the kit, but it's all up to you because the packaging is pretty awesome as well. Okay, so I've got that taken care of. Got my little gingerbread house. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to go ahead and adhere it to my card base. Bring that in. We have the little stitch scallop and the little stripes, and I am going to put this on dimensionals. Remember, your kit has loads of dimensionals. I just got a message in. Yes, I still have the kit, so it is yours, Julie. And I assume you can do porch pickup, just $22. It's just an adorable kit. And the thing with the paper pumpkin is we don't know what we're getting beforehand. We get teasers, but we never know what the project is going to be. Stampin' Up! Has asked us, it's kind of like a warning, if you don't open up your kit and create right away, at least open it and check it within 90 days. Because if there's anything missing from the kit, they can make it right. But if you let too much time pass, they won't have the replacement parts. So you need to open it up, check it, make sure everything's good with it. Even if you're not going to assemble it right away, you want to check it. And that goes for any product that you get from me. Check it to make sure those blends aren't dry, that there's not a piece missing. I've even had a stamper who had a stamp missing. It was over a year when she opened up that stamp set and realized they had sent her two of the same stamp and one of the stamps was missing. So in that case, I wasn't able to fix the stamp set for her, but oh my gosh, Stampin' Up! Gave her a credit. So it's a wonderful company, but we need to be working on our end as well. So check your products sooner than later, and let me know, or your demo know if it's someone else, what's wrong so that we can make it right. All right, so I've got this going so far, and then I'm going to come back to my kit, and I'm looking around. I've got lots of pieces on my tabletop here. So in my kit, there are these little labels. I'm going to pull one of these labels, and this one happens to have, I'm not sure what the color is. It's a sweet little candy color. I'm not sure if it's terracotta tile, but I don't like it on this house. So what I'm going to do, remember the paper has two sides. I'm going to flip it over, and that's where I'm going to put my sentiment. And my sentiment is going to be Happy Holidays. So I'm going to bring in my piercing mat. I need that sponginess underneath. I'm going to bring in my sentiment that says Happy Holidays. Came in the paper pumpkin kit. You need to subscribe by the 10th of the month, and the 10th is coming up soon, in order to get that month's kit. So by the 10th, you want to subscribe to get the December kit, which is something about a bear, a berry comfort, don't know the rest of it. As I said, we haven't seen the project. We just get the little teasers. If there is something wrong with your kit, you need to give Stampin' Up! A call, or Paper Pumpkin a call, which is through Stampin' Up!, and let them know so that they can make it right. So I've got my little Happy Holidays sentiment. I'm going to put that flat on there, so I'm just going to turn that over. I'm going to use my liquid adhesive, just a tiny little trail. Oh, Sandy says it's Calypso Coral. Thank you. pretty color, but it doesn't suit my color scheme here with the Pear Pizzazz and the Real Red. So I'm going to put it right atop the door, all those little swirlies. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? I love it. I love gingerbread houses, and I like the white heat embossing on the cinnamon cider. You will want to use up these little gift card holders, use the back, use the plain houses to make really cute cards. Now, I want to dress up the little house. I do have lots of the little candy dots. So I'm going to come back in, and again, I'm kind of looking, eyeing to see what colors I want to use. Let's see. I think I like mostly the yellows, only because the Calypso Coral is not in my background paper. How picky am I, right? But that's okay. I can be picky if I want to. It's my project. There we go. You can make your project however you like. You have so many little embellishments here. So much fun. You can just go to town with all these little candy dots. I'm going to put a little green one, kind of make it like a little door wreath right atop there. Look at that, how stinking cute. You know, I just amaze myself. All right, my paper pumpkin card. Of course, I have the coordinating envelope that comes with these card packs. And you can stamp a greeting inside. There are other greetings in the stamp set. They're smaller ones. There's one that says, "More Merry, a sweet treat for you." There's to and from, because remember, you can make gift card holders for them. There is a lengthier sentiment that says, "Wishing you a jolly Christmas." So all of those really cute, appropriate sayings for these cute little gingerbread gift card holders and cards. Now you can see, even though it's a card holder, you can still make cards of it. And I have been doing some scrapbooking lately. There are cute elements that you can use on your scrapbook pages. So there's one project, and this one's really similar. That's the one I stamped earlier. This one has the front of the house and the little swirlies that I stamped. Look, same stamps. I just used the Blushing Bride ink on this card. And let's see, I also want to share with you my gift card holder, which is not at my fingertips at the moment. I did share it with you. You can get multiples of that gift card holder from this little stamp set. So Paper Pumpkin every month, subscribe by the 10th. It's only $22 a month.